I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. Good morning. Well, it's not morning anymore, but I just finished editing my video for tomorrow, the Tuesday video, and now I'm going in the bush for a little walk. I think there's a bear waiting for me, so I'm gonna go. I put my ghillie suit to be more invisible to the bear. It was snowing this morning, so perfect day to be inside and edit. Okay, so I'm gonna load the rifle so I'm ready, because it can happen fast. Do you see the crane in front of me? I'll have to zoom in, but it's right there. It hasn't seen me because of the ghillie suit, I think. It's looking for frogs. There's another one too, they're together. Let's see if I can... Oh, there, they saw me. They're so big. I wanted to walk there, but it's too wet. And that's too wet too. So I'm gonna have to go around. Darn. It's much longer. Let's see if I can find a shortcut through the meadow. Maybe the meadow itself isn't wet like that. So these, most likely, because of the size and color, I'd say they're crane's feather. There were two on the ground. First time I find some. That's probably crane poop. There's a situation going on our road, so it might trigger some people because it's not politically correct, but I'm not gonna say my opinion, I'm just gonna say the fact. So you know how our road, the only time in the year where there's a few cars maybe per day is during the hunting time. The rest of the year, nobody is here unless they're coming to see us, basically. So, and I can see the tracks, you know, like when I go out on the road, I can tell if a car is coming. I have my cameras. So, but now, lately, we've been getting our Amazon deliveries door to door, which is great. All the drivers that have been here, they were from India. Some even didn't speak English. Others, it's good English. Maybe they've been here for a while, maybe they're new. No idea. I wouldn't be able to tell just by their accent. In the last week, I started noticing trash on the side of our road. There never has been any trash on that road before. Like Coca-Cola bottles, chips, wrap, you know, that sort of thing. That never happened. I've never seen in the 5 years we live here. Never was any trash, even during hunting season. The hunting season, sometimes you will find like a cartridge, you know, a shell for like a 12 gauge. But yeah, so ever since coincidentally, you know, those two, I think they add up. So I'm going to put up a sign on the road later on this week and put that bottle and put a sign to make sure it's clear. And if I find more, then I'll speak to the drivers in an effort to get acquainted with the Canadian culture. I took the quad to here. I didn't see any bear tracks, but I saw lots of deer tracks. So I'm gonna walk now. I put my super rubber boots. I feel like a stormtrooper when I walk in that. They're so stiff. And I'm gonna go where the tent is. And then it'll be wet there. The bugs are not really out yet. That's so good. I didn't put any bug spray, so moose tracks along the path there. Oh, here, there's moose tracks. So I'm making notes. I'm trying to learn for the fall when it's time to find them. We'll see. Okay. I keep going. It's a nice bear poop. And that's where I had my deer thing. It's gone now. Wow, maybe we have the bear poop. Oh, there's more poop there. I'm gonna walk more than I anticipated. I'm gonna go, so this is where the excavator lost, where the track came off for the first time. It was right there. So I did that in the winter. I killed the willows, hoping that as they grow back, it will give some food to the animals, like moose and deer. But that remains to be seen. So I want to go over there. There's a small meadow there I want to take a peek at. That's where I was when I saw the cranes earlier. So it's just a loop, but the quad is way back there. It's okay. When I'm walking, I have more chance to see animals. This I cannot come here with the excavator. It's too muddy. Holy fuck. I sunk pretty good. I think at some point this summer I should be able to come with the quad at least. That's a little meadow. So in the spring, the water came up to here. It keeps going back there. The bear poop is over there. You guys have to see this. There's like wood chops. So there's one on the last pipe at the edge there, and then there's one on the other side in a hole. I don't know if you can see them. And there's a lot more. Oh yes, it moved right away. Yeah, it's the first time I see that many at once. Oh, it's back. They're cute. What I did yesterday with the excavator is so good. Look how flat this is. So I need to come back and take, you know, the middle, and it'll be like really good. There's still some potholes, but this is like huge improvement. Divine, last time we were here, just maybe a week or two ago, she found a raspberry plant, but she didn't know it's a raspberry plant patch. So that's raspberry, wild raspberry, wild raspberry, wild raspberry. And it's not the same as a rose tree. Some more raspberries, raspberry, and rose. You see the rose hip is there. The leaves are different. So that's very good. We got it marked. We're gonna come back and get some shoot from that. We're gonna move them to our garden, to our orchard. Well, we're gonna wait a little bit later in the season though to do that. So maybe today was the last day I could go do this without having to put some mosquito spray. Yeah. It's one of the last days for sure. With all this rain now, I think today is just too cold for the mosquitoes. But the minute it warms up with this humidity, poof. Look, that's more than a year later, and she's still drinking milk. Or he is drinking his mother's milk. Oh, I have to unload the truck today. It's time. I have to do it today. Hi, Willow. But I'm gonna start with the trailer light, and then I'll have to bring the truck to hook it up. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a whole bunch of little things today. And then if I have time for one long thing, I might just do the excavator on the road to give myself to complete the job or continue the job. So last time I didn't know how to remove these lights, but I can pull. It's just a grommet. So let's see what I can do with these screwdrivers. There we go. It's coming. There. Well, I don't think it was even connected. Hey! You. What is it? Where do you guys want to go? So I guess first the grommet and the goats. They kept me company. So it was like 2 seconds to do. But now to know if it works, I'm gonna have to bring the truck here. And then I have the stuff to change this. So will I change it? If the light works, I'm not changing it today. They're following me everywhere. So before I can bring the truck over there to check if the light is working or not, the inevitable has knocked at my door. Look, I have to empty all of this. So it's gonna get done. I'm gonna put it here. It'll be near where I'm gonna be handling it. So yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get a pallet before I get started. Okay. There's 80 of them. That's it. I'm wasting time taking care of the, you know, the goats. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna give you a treat. Okay, the 2x6s have been moved. Now I've got these 1/2-inch ply, and I'm contemplating the easiest is to do it there. That's done. All the plywood. The truck is empty. Now it's time to go test the trailer light. Fingers crossed. It's not working. So I have to do the wire thing. I was hoping I wouldn't, but let's see where that takes me. Maybe I should go inside like Willow. Yeah, I'll go with Willow. It'll be better. I can leave that there. Yes. Let's stay here together, you guys. So I decided to start working before it stopped. It's okay, I'm drying now. So I got this off, like I cut it off. I know the wires, what they are. I'll put the new thing in, and then if I have a problem, I'm gonna cry. No. Success. Trailer connected. So that's so I'm gonna grease the excavator. I'm gonna use it today. Divine wants me to get her some soil from the wood pile at the back. So I'll do that. I'll put some in the bag and bring it to where she needs it. I'll change the bucket and I'll do one run for the road to try to grade it. I wonder if Raven is is playing. He loves it. Because he doesn't have. Oh, was he licking? It looks like he. Maybe he's licking. We're so sick and tired of that licking, you know. Okay, so let's start the greasing. Okay, I can't do the road with the excavator. I think it's just too wet. So I'm gonna mill a few logs with the remaining time that I have. So I'll be outside, but inside. I cleaned that up and put it in one pile. And I adjusted my lugs on the bunk so that it's easy. So first one is like only one beam per lug, I think. And I have branches to remove on that one. So I'm gonna get set up. Hey, it's cool. I love it so much. This is what I did with that log, plus these guys here. So 4 2 by something, and then I can use those for strapping around, like between the posts. Now I've loaded. Oh, I did a blade change, and lo and behold, that one went good as well. It did. Took 2 seconds. I have to remember to tighten it. I've done that before, not remembering. Okay, because it's like more banana, I'm not gonna do the same technique I did earlier. So my technique is this: my beam, my post, I want them 5 by 5, and then I got 3/4 slice. So what I do is I do 3/4 until I get to 8" or number 4, and then I have 2 1.5" slices to give me that sort of thing, which I need. And whether there's like bark on it or it's not perfect, as long as the thickness is pretty much the same, it will do just fine. I think I have plenty of wood for building, because we decided to do a gambrel roof. So basically the same roof as the house, but on top of a structure like the shop, and then 2 side wings on each side. So, and then there's a set of posts in the middle, because we're gonna put hay at the top, so it has to be strong. Okay. So it's going well. I'm done for the day. I've got all of this and that stuff. So I have more trees than I need, I think, which is excellent, because it gives me flexibility. So I'm gonna keep milling. I'm not done. Hi. Okay, so now this is called navvy jack, and then I add the Portland cement to this, and the ratio will be, I'm gonna do 4 of this of navvy jack and 1 of that of Portland. So that'll be 1 batch. We'll see how much it will come to. Okay. So that's a lot of anyway, let's see. The Portland is in the shop. I have a bag that the goats have ripped apart. It's these goats. Okay, in the cement goes. Now I gotta go rinse my hands and bring a bucket of water. No, it's heavy. That's when the mixer, electric mixer becomes handy. Let's add some water. I'm gonna need more than this, but I'm gonna fill up that bucket. And I think I have more concrete, so I'll have to figure how else I'm gonna use that concrete. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the ground. Right there. Okay. So now that this is done, I'm going to take the excavator and set up the logs on the bunk so that after lunch I can just mill. And then another thing I also have to do is the IBC tank over there, the black one. I have to bring it, you know, like over here. So possibly the excavator will be the tool to do this, the easiest.